But Now Talk. You know how we doing, man. I got your boy with me, man. Tell the people who with me, G.
Yeah, you know, it's Marley, the CEO of Bag Legends Clothing. You know, Bag Legends Clothing.
Yeah, okay. Shit, man. Hey, welcome to the Woo.
You already
know how we doing, man. This been our talk, man. For sure. These are legends in the city that's putting the city on, man. My son been doing this shit. How long you been doing this shit now?
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, since 2019.
Okay, how that run been, man? What would you say? How that run been?
I ain't gonna lie. For the most part, I say it's been smooth, bro. It's been pretty easy for me.
Okay.
Trying to maneuver through here, but you know, with everything, it's ups and downs that come with it.
Facts. Okay, I'm fucking with it, man. So what gave you the idea to, you know what I mean, to start up the brand? Like, you said 5 years now?
6 years.
Yeah, okay. So
Bag Legends, it's about embracing poverty. So like taking your current situation and use it as a tool to get further.
Okay.
I was in the streets. My partner had went through a situation.
Right.
And I'm like, shit, it's time to get out the streets.
It's time to get out this shit.
So I had used my current situation as a tool to get further. I always been into fashion.
Right.
I wake up every day, go get a fit.
Go get fresh.
And then, you know, from there I'm like, what can I do? So I decided to hop in the fashion lane, start my own clothing brand.
Okay, shit, I'm fucking with it. So like, who your motivation for this shit? Like, you know what I mean? Other brands or, you know what I mean? Or people, whoever, that you probably like look up to or take a little ideas from, you know what I mean?
The biggest shout out I gotta give to NSOD, Never Sleep on Your Dreams. He had a clothing brand since we was in school. And that was like 2010, 2011.
Okay.
You feel me? And that was like the first business I ever known somebody. Like, I didn't know we could own businesses ourselves, you know what I mean? Right.
Seeing the homie your age doing some shit like that.
Yeah, seeing the homie my age doing it, it really inspired me, you feel me? Okay. And so I always give a big ups to him, you know what I mean?
Okay, for sure. Now, I be checking out a promotion. You be going crazy with the promo.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of motherfuckers like it, you know what I mean? Like, you can have everything going on, but if you ain't promoting it the right way, ain't nobody know what you got going on, you feel me?
Right.
So, like, how you come up with them strategies, how you come up with your ideas, you know what I mean?
So, like, really, like, I say, like, marketing.
Yeah, with the whole
marketing is the biggest thing. So, you know, I just try my best to come up with new ideas. I'm always studying and learning, so I always see what's new, what the content creators do, what tools they use, and like how they shoot their videos, you know. So sometimes I just hop on YouTube, learn a couple tutorials, you know what I mean?
Set some shit up.
And just put my own spin on it and make it original.
Okay, facts. So, you know what I mean? That's free game. So, okay, speaking about free game, like give up and coming brands, you know what I mean? Whatever market in the end, you know what I mean? Like up and coming artists or whatever. Like advice.
So
some that need to keep in mind while trying to make it or trying to do whatever it is doing.
So I say advice for any business owner is consistency. To go in more depth into that, just being more like being serious about your craft, your business. You gotta take it serious. If you don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. So you gotta put that step forward, and always try. And you gotta get uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable, you know that you gotta find a way to get comfortable when you're in an uncomfortable situation. So
facts. Okay.
I try my best to just keep going and, you know, make it happen.
So speaking about that, then how you balance the family and, you know what I mean, the business, and what role they play,
you know,
in the business too.
That ain't really ever easy. But for the most part, my kids, they role it right now is just being my motivation, my inspiration. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, so they keep me going. Every time I look at them when they need something or I need something to take care of them,
right.
You know, I got to depend on the business. You know what I mean? So it's motivation. They keep me motivated. They keep me going.
Keep you going with this shit.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a fact. Shout out to family for sure. Out of all the materials and clothing you got out, which one of them would be some you feel like, yeah, that was probably the most, or that was your favorite drop? You know what I mean?
So I had to say is my Fuck Opioids collection that I got.
Oh yeah, you went nuts with those.
I started a Fuck Opioids collection.
So what was that about?
I started in 2022. Around that time, I had lost two of my close friends, and then I had lost my child mom.
Okay.
To opioids, and those was words that I actually said out my mouth.
Okay.
And so I decided to monetize it, and push a positive message.
Okay. Yeah. Now I was fucking with that. That was a strong push right there. That was strong promote. That was strong marketing. You had a lot of shit that came with that, John. Like the hats, you had the sweaters, the shirts. You had a lot of Johns that came through with that.
I keep it tied into all my new pieces as well. So.
Okay. Yeah, and the new piece has been going crazy.
Yes, sir.
The new piece has been going
I got some heat. I got some heat over here, man.
Show them flash, man. Show these people what we're working with, man. But the new pieces, I ain't gonna lie to you. The boy,
so like this one of our box crop tees right here. You know, the Squidwards.
Okay.
You feel me? And then recently we just dropped our first denim. We never did denim before. Show y'all what that's looking like. So these are our first pair of denim. You know, we did a mechanic inspired collection. So we did utility cargos, you know, nice and heavy.
Something strong.
Y2K style. So this is Janko style jeans right here. This was the inspiration behind it. If y'all don't know too much about Janko, y'all gotta look them up, man. That was a clothing brand that was popular back in the 80s and the 90s. So that's where we got the inspiration for these jeans.
All right, so you do your research on other brands too, like
old
brands and shit. You just not in this shit. Just, you know what I mean? You doing the steadies and shit about it.
You gotta pay attention. You gotta know what's going on.
Free game. Can't just be in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You gotta go do the steadies, man.
And this also one of our new pieces. This is a double layered tee right here.
Yeah,
we got the sleeves on this. You know what I mean? And then we got the Mustang. And we used a lot of different tool brands because, like I said, the brand is about embracing poverty. So using the current tools that you got, and you know, so we decided to put a lot of tool brands on here. And if you look in the license plate down here, you will be able to see it. The license plate say "fuck opioids."
Okay.
You feel me? So we keeping the message going, spreading it. You know what I mean, and making it stylish.
Oh, yeah, that's raw.
Yeah, appreciate that.
John raw. Them jackets too, that came out, them bitches raw too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know we got the bombers this year. We dropping some motorcycle jackets. That's all I'm gonna give y'all.
Okay, so give us a little bit more, man. What can the people look forward to right now? Okay, besides before you do that, what can we find online right now?
You can
click on give them the website first and then let them know.
You can find me at baglegends.com, BAGLEGENDS.com. You sign up, you get 15% off on your first order. On social media, you can find us at Bag Legends Co. So Bag Legends CO on all platforms. You search it up, you'll be able to find us. But this one of our new pieces that we got coming, this dropping next. You know, this like a worker's man button up. You know, we got the pockets right here.
Yeah, and they got the dicky look to it too, though.
You feel me?
I mean? Niggas gonna style it with a dicky.
Then they got a little message. This car needs a new heart. You know what I mean? They got a nice little logo on the back. And then the beanie, we got this coming too.
We need the shorts to come with this.
Oh yeah, we got. I ain't gonna lie.
We need the shorts for this. You feel me though, gang?
I got something coming, but
we need the shorts with
the
stems on them like that. You feel me?
I got some heat coming.
Free game, G. I got some coming sets. We out there with them bitches all summer. You hear me?
Oh me, outside. I got something hot for y'all coming. You know what I mean?
Outside.
But I got this dropping in 2 different colorways. I got it in blue and khaki, and then I'm gonna drop the all black. You feel me? And I'm still sampling the beanies right now, so these in the works too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. So we got the pinstripes. We decided to do the mechanic pinstripes on the beanie instead of doing it on the button up to give it a different style. You know what I mean?
You gotta give me one of those, gang. You know.
I got
I
you.
gotta be on the platform, you know what
I
I mean?
got you.
With one of them bitches on the
Yes,
head, you feel
sir.
me? Flashing the brand all day, you feel me?
I got you.
Y'all know how we
for
come,
sure.
motherfuckers be seeing me outside with the brand all day. They be, damn, bro. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
God.
with it. It's just right in the city.
Yeah,
You feel
man.
me? So would you say